Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Entrepreneur's Journey Chats. I started these series so that you could hear from all types of people from all around the world, their insights and their tips, if you like, on how they have grown their business, which might be useful to you somewhere along the line. And, I'll do them as long as people want them to, and as long as I believe that we're giving value. And like I said to you, I am always looking for different businesses, different people, because if we got the same genre all the way through, it would be repetitive. So I'm absolutely delighted today to have a dear friend of mine, Ronny, who is all the way, I believe, from Austria.
Vienna, Austria.
Vienna, wow, see what I mean? We're international. And Ronny is a professional presenter. I mean, lots of people say they present at events or company meetings, but Ronny is a professional at what he does and is one of the best in the world. He really, really is. I've heard his talks into huge audiences, and predominantly he's a keynote speaker and a legacy coach who has entertained and inspired more than 5 million people around the world. I mean, that is phenomenal. He not only speaks to stadiums with tens of thousands of people, but he also works with corporate clients like Samsung, Mercedes-Benz, Coca-Cola, T-Mobile, and Oracle, to name but a few. We've obviously known each other for many, many years, working for the #1 life and business coach, Tony Robbins. And that's where our friendship started. And I'm really blessed for that, Ronny. I really am. But Ronny is exceptionally, extraordinary, awesome at what he does. And you're going to hear about that in a second. And I know that he has hosted many international big sports events around the world. He's also authentic. And that's not a word that I give lightly to some of my guest speakers, but he truly, truly comes from the heart. He's a phenomenal people connector. And I love you as my friend too, like I've said. So welcome.
Thank you very much, Susie. And what an introduction. Wow. Do I still need to say something? I love it. Thank you. And I love to be on your show. And when I saw that you're doing this, first of all, kudos to you. It's such a blessing to hear from souls like yourself that are just beautiful and giving a gift to the world. And I'm so grateful to be part of that today. It's beautiful. Thank you. And yeah, I can't wait.
Well, we're each other's biggest raving fans. That's what it's all about. Yes. And I just love your positive energy and your passion. And why wouldn't I get you on as one of my speakers for my listeners? Why not? But anyway, let's crack on with this. Otherwise, we'd just be waxing lyrical the whole time. So first of all, I want to ask you, I truly believe that there is an art of personal leadership, that everybody has what I call your winning success formula. So share with some of our listeners what you believe 2 or 3 of your insights are.
Absolutely. So first of all, what is really, really important, and I think my #1 key to success is know your outcome. Like really have a clear goal in mind and pursue it relentlessly. Like never give up, really go after it. And if it doesn't work initially, find another approach and just keep on going. Find another approach. And as long as you know that, as long as you keep moving forward, eventually you'll get there. So really have a clear goal that you're set out and that you go after. Secondly, follow your heart. That means also follow your passion, or in other words, it's your drive, it's your fuel. It's something that really juices you, that keeps you going, that keeps you moving. If you know why you're doing something, this is awesome. This is actually what's going to keep you moving forward. And thirdly, believe in yourself. Don't let anybody else tell you what you can or cannot do. It's all about what you believe that you can do. And that's why it's so important to believe in yourself. Don't listen to the naysayers. Really, believe in yourself, because you are the person that has to know what you can or cannot do. And don't set any limits to yourself. No human is limited. So are you not. That means believe in yourself, go after your goals, follow your dreams.
Oh, I love those. I love those. And I know one of them, mine would be belief. You know, so many times we are influenced by other people, and that's not necessary. We have to stay in our own lane, and believe in us, because we've got our unique gifts, as we were chatting before this start of this show, that, you know, we have got our unique gifts and we got to bring them to the world. So I love those three from you. I really, really do. So the next question I want to ask you is, I truly believe that exceptional entrepreneurs think differently, and therefore they do differently. You know, they put that into action. What do you think have been a couple of your values or your virtues along this journey of your life?
Well, I think when I pick up on believe in yourself, also that you know that you stand up for what you believe. For example, when I was a teenager, many of my friends, or mostly all of my friends actually, they were drinking, smoking, and I didn't do that. I decided at a very early age that this is not for me. And I was still part of the party, or oftentimes I was actually, they didn't know who was drunk actually, if they or me, but I enjoyed it a lot. But still, I didn't do the alcohol, I didn't do drugs, I didn't do smoking, because that's not what I believed in. Also, another belief, for example, that I have, that it is okay to work on the weekend or to work at night if you know what you're working for. Like, really know why you're doing what you're doing. I think it's a waste of time if you're just wasting your time on things that you do not believe in. Go after something that you believe in, and this is very important. Know your why. Really know why you're doing something. And if you don't know it, dig deep. Dig deep inside of you and find the fire inside of you. Find what's burning. Find something that really, really juices you up. Not just something that is interesting to you, but that really juices you.
Love it. Love it. Yes. You know, one of my virtues is passion. You've got to absolutely love what you do, because then it comes across, doesn't it? With our clients, with our connection in our audience. Yeah. It comes across.
They will feel it. They
will
feel it. Especially, I want to just, sorry to interrupt.
No.
When I'm on stage and engaging with people, when I'm engaging with audiences, it's all about leaving a good feeling behind at the other person. And this is true in a one-on-one conversation, like in a sales conversation, or with anybody that you're working with, or when you're talking to tens, hundreds, or thousands of people. It's all about, what emotional state do I want to leave them at? Like, what emotional journey do I take them with me on? And this is so critical. It's so important.
You're absolutely spot on. You know, when I teach people to presenting in the corporate world, they literally think they have to just deliver the facts and read the screens and all the PowerPoint. And it brings to mind a quote that I absolutely, one of my favorite, Maya Angelou. She says, you know, people will never, ever remember what you say, but they will always remember how you made them feel.
And this is 100% true. Absolutely. I just a quick little tidbit about that.
Yeah.
When I worked in sales in my early career, I was at many people, and I actually wrote many contracts, and I was the one who had like pretty much 0.something% of people that wanted to step out of the contract, which was ridiculously low. But for me, it was always my number one outcome, that when I leave, they don't need to know everything. They don't need to be like a new salesperson, but they need to know that this is serving them, and that, okay, I trust this person, that I leave them in a good feeling. And that is so important.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I do a lot of work around emotional transference, and we know everything, every business, if it's to do with people, it's to do with emotions. And, you know, the emotional journey is huge, especially in your business. You know, if I was running a big event, you would be the first person I say, get on that stage and be the professional host, because you know how to get a crowd in their best state possible to listen or to watch an outstanding performance. So
let's go.
Yes, you're my number one go-to guy. So I'm clocking you in for the future, Ronny. Yeah.
Oh yes, Susie.
Brilliant. Something I'm very passionate about, and I know you are as well, is what we call our circle of genius, peer group. And we have peer groups within our community, and we really value the insights and the experience from that. So, you and I've known each other a long time. What do you think are a couple of the qualities that I bring to the table that if anybody wanted to know about me?
Oh, Susie, first of all, I mean, there are so many qualities that you bring to the table. What I especially love from you, first of all, is your heartfelt inner beauty. Like what is inside of you, you really bring to the outside. It's like when I see you, I can feel it, I can see it. It shines through your eyes, through your face, just through your whole being. And that is just beautiful. It's a beautiful spirit that you shine around you. And also what I admire about you is the drive and power that you have that is just contagious. It is like right now we're here in kind of a business setting, but also when we're meeting on a private level, it's just beautiful because you're just a joyful person. You're engaging, you're contagious. You're like, we can do this.
Those are lovely. And we like to be playful. Playful, having fun in business should be number one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should
I
be.
love it.
Yeah, we do. As I say, thank you for that. I'm very grateful for that. The other thing I always feel I like to ask people is, I believe there are some arenas in growing a business or having a business that people can max out even more. They can focus in those couple of areas even more to become extraordinary or to grow into their greatness. What would you say would be two arenas that you would like to give some advice out?
Well, I'm gonna hammer the nail one more time here. First of all, find out what you really, really want. Like this is so critical. Find out what you really want. And second of all, therefore, be the best version of yourself that you can be in that area, in that goal, instead of trying to be the second best version of somebody else.
Love it.
Really be who you are and be the best that you can be in the world, because there's only one of you here. Share your story, share your life, share your passion, share your drive, and create your dreams.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Absolutely. You couldn't have said it better. You really couldn't have said it better. The one thing I always ask people at the end, you and I've read so many books, we've listened to loads of podcasts, YouTube videos. What has been one book that's influenced you either recently or way back in your original growing journey that has really stood out from the crowd?
There have been several, and I love to read. And there are some books that I actually read more than once. Or nowadays I love to listen to audiobooks. And in the business world, it has to be the 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss.
Tim Ferriss, yeah.
It really has to be. I listened to this book 3 times. And even though it's like from 2008, I believe, like not everything, not all the tactics are still, like some of them are a bit outdated, but it doesn't matter because the principle behind it, it's so fundamental. It is so amazing. And for me, it has helped me so much to grow my business, also to expand my team, to create an environment where I can work on many things from different places, and also to like virtual assistants. That's something that I learned through this book. I love working with virtual assistants, to have the best people around you from all over the world. It's amazing the times that we're in. And I love the 4-Hour Work Week.
Great book. Yes, I read it a while ago, but I love the things that you got from it. And each book, if we take some learnings or distinctions and then go and implement that, that's even better. That's even better. Oh, Ronny, I could talk to you for hours. We've got so much we want to share with people, but these are only short conversations so that people don't want to listen to a long Zoom. So first of all, I know you write blogs. So when I post this, we'll put the blog link in. You write lots of blogs, yeah, that people can read?
Absolutely. So first of all, you can find this on ronnyleber.com/blog. But yeah, I'm gonna send you a link that you can put in the show notes. And also, you can connect with me on social media, like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, of course. and just everywhere /Ronny Leber, and you'll find me there.
Well, people will be reaching out because I know you absolutely are one of the best in the world at what you do, because you've practiced your art, so to speak. And, you know, I am very
It's all
delighted.
about learning from the best.
We're all learning from the best in this community. You know, we are very lucky. But yes, reach out to Ronny. You know, if you've got a massive big company event or you want a world stage presence, just reach out to him, because, you know, he absolutely walks his walk and of course talks his talk as a professional speaker. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your passion. And, you know, we'll connect very soon.
Thank you very much, Susie.